All right, let me read this email here. It's from Canadian Matt. All right, hey Lou, longtime Canadian watcher for AMC and XRP Info. Love what you do and had some great interaction with you on the live stream. Drink some more wine while you're doing them. Haha, I might have some whiskey tonight on that stuff, so we'll see. Just wondering what your thoughts are with the recent decision by Judge Rakoff on his arguments against the decision of the SEC versus Ripple and the application of the Howey test. I have held Ripple for 3 to 4 years and have always thought of it as the future of global monetary system. Do you think this will set a precedent for future litigation regarding XRP and crypto as a whole? Thanks for all the great info and the last few years. Keep the vids coming. Cheers, Matt. Giant hugs. Listen, here's the deal. That whole deal would happen with that judge on Terraform. Like, you have to understand something. It's very interesting because they're going to get this on the steps eventually of the higher courts. I'm not saying Supreme Court, but it's one of the weird things because the definition of what is, let's say, crypto, I think is very, very, very easy. And I said it yesterday, goofing around, but based on intent there. But I could just put it to you this way: if it's in a contract, then in a contract that promises investor returns, then that crypto, the way it's being sold, it is a security. And I give it to the SEC on that. It is. If it's not, like, it's just, technology and it's not in a contract form. What I mean by contract, let me try to explain this, and this is how you'll understand the litigation of it. Okay, let's say, for example, your car. Your car is just your car. You can sell it to me, I could buy it, I can sell it back to you, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But if I was to sell it to you, okay, and tell you that this car will be worth more money once I do these things, and if you buy into this car now, yada, 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 it will be worth more. So you're buying it with the understanding that it will have a higher return back, and you're buying it with the specific purpose of a return back, then that tends to fall under like what is a contract, and then that can turn into like what's a security. And that can happen with anything. But the question is, if that contract is then, I'm just selling you the car back and forth, or I'm selling you, I don't know, pineapples, or I don't know, coffee, or whatever it may be, or crypto tokens. As long as you're not buying it from me with an understanding that when you buy it from me, I'm going to give you X amount of return back, then there's not an investment contract. So I think that the courts, and I think Judge Torres, when she put that definition out on Ripple, I think they need more of those, or Congress has to come in and basically make it clear. I've said it for a long time. How many times have I said that we need clarity on what are these classes of new currency or technologies? Because at the end of the day, that's what's causing the weirdness. But that being said, it's causing the weirdness inside the United States because all around the world, everybody is clear on what they are. So it's 2 seconds. Get ready to close. You probably people gonna go to therapy. Be like, I don't know. It just comes at me. You imagine motherfuckers on a city bus one day. You fucking see XRP go up and be like, you're like, X-Force, motherfuckers. I'll never be on a bus again. Anyway, listen. The Congress has to put this out. I think the courts need this clarification. I think it's real simple in the sense we see it, but it has to be in the rule system. It's just like that. Like for me, to do a bank job, I had to be in the country at the bank, but they didn't have that clarification. They just said, well, I don't know, they used your ID, so I guess you're taking the felony. I'm like, dog, I was 7,000 miles away. What bank are we talking about? On what date? Anyway, until there's clarity on, let's say Congress saying all tokens are securities or whatever like that. But like I said, overseas, the UK has already been clear. Singapore, Emirates, Dubai, everybody. So where all the big institutes and banks buying all the crypto and gonna do everything? Overseas. So America's gonna be court case, back and forth, suing this one. And listen, there's some bad actors in crypto, and they need to get like cleaned up, and the SEC has to get up because they're selling tokens like investments. But I don't think this litigation long term is going to hurt any of the price on XRP, but just because at the end of the day, it's being used all around the world. You can't stop it. Look at Africa. Africa's revolting from the powers that be. I saw it today. They were like, we are going to sell our God-given resources to protect our country. I was like, how are they going to sell them? Simple. The blockchain, XRP, Ripple, the bricks. You get me? So, yeah, I don't worry about it. The litigation has to happen. This is a new class of assets, securities. Some things are smart contracts. Those things will fall under security. The clarity has to be there. So I don't fault the SEC. And there's a lot of nefarious people trying to sell tokens to get investment money back. So like I said, there's a lot of gray in this, but that's for the courts to decide. But overseas, they're clear on everything. So now let me fuck you guys up again. I will never take the bus. I'm rich. I can imagine motherfuckers. Then you guys, when that thing goes up, they on the bus like, X-Force, motherfucker. Bitch, I'm never gonna see you again because I ain't never going to work. Bitch, I quit. I ain't never coming back.